Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome to CHMA, broadcasting from Sackville, New Brunswick, Canada. You're listening either on 106.9 FM in the Tantra area or at www.chmafm.com.
Which is on the internet?
It is, do you know,
A
Jingleheimer?
global source for
Disinformation.
well-informed free exchange of information.
What do you think happened?
Where did it go wrong?
Yeah.
Where did it go from being like, this is an innovative way to share information
Mhm.
to
This is a wonderful way to
AI
control masses.
feeding you
Slop.
in your own private echo chamber?
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Because, like, I'm not even going to say, like, I'm not old enough to remember, like, brand new internet. Like mid-90s internet. Like, that's not.
Yeah.
But,
I wouldn't be that far off.
yeah. Like mid 2000s internet, like 2004, 5, 6. Like I remember talking to my friends on AOL.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing like Flash games.
Yeah.
I remember a bunch of
Homestar.
yes, of course, and like albino black sheep, mini clip,
Mm-hmm.
Newgrounds. I remember all of these.
Yes.
I remember.
Netscape.
Don't remember Netscape.
Really?
I'm not a Netscape.
Do you know what Netscape was?
No.
See, Netscape was like a predecessor to Internet Explorer. It was like a very,
Oh yes.
well, not very early, but it was one of the earliest, like,
Browsers.
Yeah.
I remember, but that's the thing. Like, that's what people like want to think about when they and like forums. I was on a lot of like bass guitar forums even back then.
Oh gosh, I love forums. I'm still on one.
I know you are.
Yeah.
That's why I needed to throw forums in there.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, "What do you mean?" It's like, yeah,
But there was also a lot of like, you know, not great things. I remember watching videos that
Mhm.
were passed around
mm-hmm.
from person to person that were
Inappropriate.
horrible for
Yeah.
young minds and
Mhm.
old minds alike.
Yeah. Yeah, there weren't a lot of guardrails on the early internet
Oh, there's
either.
none.
But
You could get literally anything on LimeWire,
yeah.
like anything.
Oh gosh, the statute of limitations is up on it, but allegedly once I moved to Moncton and had high speed all of a sudden,
Right?
instead of,
Yeah,
it was like, oh, you can have all the music in the world.
you can.
Yeah.
And put it on this MP3 player, and they all looked different, and everyone had like a different brand. And
Yeah, unless you were bougie and could afford an iPod.
now in high school, I got the iPod Classic. So at the time, it was even called the iPod Classic, and it was like 160 gigabytes on an iPod. And like we think of 160 gigabytes now, it's like that's still substantial. That's still fine.
Sure.
But at the time, I was like, you have 160 gigabytes of
In your of music.
music. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But you could do videos on it as well. So
Wow.
I had like 3 television shows on it.
Ooh.
So, but you'd have to hold it like an inch from your face because the screen was
1 inch
tiny.
square.
Yeah. So it was like a 1-inch square in like potato quality. But I'm like there watching Dragon Ball Z. You know?
Wild time.
Yeah. See, but yeah, it wasn't all good. It wasn't all good. But
no,
like,
and we probably view it like it's the whole like nostalgia is a funny thing.
very
The
powerful.
rose-colored glasses of things were better.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
It's funny. I hear people online now
Mm-hmm.
pining for the 90s when stuff was quote unquote like less political and everyone had like freer rights and stuff. And I'm like,
And
how do you guys like, I wasn't around. Well, I was around, but like, I don't remember Rodney King. I don't remember
no,
like,
well, that was 1992. Were you even born?
let's not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't remember. I was quite young, Rodney
Yeah.
King. That was. But it's
Just so many people dying of AIDS. Like,
yeah, and man, go back and watch 90s like pop comedy movies, and that'll give you an idea of how like racism was still just blatant,
yeah,
and
homophobia
was wild.
every sitcom. So I've watched quite a few 90s sitcoms.
Yeah.
Through my loving, beautiful wife.
Mhm.
And like, yeah, being gay is like the
It
punch line. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing else other than being like, ha, gay. Like,
Yep. It's anyway.
And this is ground control at YMC Midgic Airport. You're joining myself, Air Traffic Controller Thomas.
Al and me, Air Traffic Controller Luke.
Join us for the next hours. You watch us, guys. Listen to some tunes, chat. We'll be done by and by.
Good thing we're not nostalgic.
There's some things I just like. I miss. Like I said, I miss.
Yeah, I know.
New grounds and stuff. Weather.
Yeah. Hey, folks, we're pre-recording this live Friday evening.
Yeah, it's currently 5:19.
Oh, there
you
you
don't
go.
usually tell people exact
No,
time.
you don't. But now you know.
5:19.
We got a little drizzle in today.
Mm-hmm.
We got some rain yesterday. Straight up old-fashioned rain fell from the skies. Things were wet.
The ground was wet for a while.
Yes. And I think over this coming weekend, so by the time you've listened to this, hopefully some more rain.
I would like that.
So I guess, you know, we need more of that still to come.
Yeah.
And if we don't get it, like, we can get a couple nice fall days too.
Yeah.
But we still need that rain real bad.
Yeah. Hurricane season's almost ending. We haven't really got hit by a hurricane this year, right?
No.
That's weird. We usually get hit by one or two.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll still get hit by one. And maybe it's this week.
Maybe it'll bring in rain with it. That would be a little tough. That's how things get flooded, actually.
Yeah. Especially around here.
Yeah.
Too bad. Like, we got all these retention ponds now, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're safe. Nothing can ever be underwater here ever again. Hey, you want to listen to a couple tunes?
Heck yeah. You got When the Levee Breaks?
Oh, man. That would be, I wish. So this week I did a little dive on a lot more. It's not exclusively, but a lot more like 90s music.
Mm-hmm.
Not a segue from earlier.
Okay.
I picked these tunes obviously before we had this discussion.
Sure.
But we're gonna go with Any Way You Want It. That's by Sons of Butcher.
Mm.
And right after that, we're gonna go with In Flight Safety and their song Big White Elephant.
All right.
Thank you, Chachi. Ladies and gentlemen, our security guard, Chachi. Give it up for him. He's so good at security. Well, Toronto, how do you like your rock? How do you like your rock? Yeah? Do you like it long and lean? Or do you like the fat still on it? Well, that's good, because I tell you, here at Sons of Butcher, we want to give it to you. Any way you want it. Any way you want it. That's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to dance. She loves to sing. She knows everything. Oh, she loves to boo. She loves to groove. She doesn't love his thing. All night. All night. Oh, every night. So hold tight, baby, hold tight. Wow. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Oh. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Oh. I was alone, I never knew what good love could do. Oh, then we tossed and we sang about the loving things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, baby, hold tight. I heart journey. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, yeah. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Ricky Butcher.
You want to talk about some sports?
I've heard like sports have been trying to infiltrate
Your life?
my sphere in the last, let's call it like 2 weeks.
Okay, what sports do you got?
The one with the bases and the ball.
Oh, yeah, baseball. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
happening. Big.
Yeah. Our team.
As of right now.
Are they still doing
Yep.
baseball?
So we're 2-1 against the Mariners. We're 1-2, I should say. We are 1-2 against the Mariners.
So we've won one and lost two?
Yeah. So we lost both of our home games.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't good. And that everyone was like,
isn't that where you're supposed to win?
yeah,
Like,
especially in baseball. Like,
it's a big thing in baseball?
it's because every field is a different size.
Right. Yeah, someone explained that to me once when I went to that one in Boston.
Yeah.
That they're like, this is the one where people hit it out of the park because it's small.
Yeah. So they have regulations, but every field is different. And then especially if you're a legacy field like Fenway, you don't exactly have to conform to the new regulations, of course.
Okay.
So yeah, we lost 2. Then we went to Seattle. We're playing the Seattle Mariners. We won in Seattle. A lot of Seattle fans were very mad because usually, especially if you're that far away, like your home team.
I don't mean to sound down on our team, but like good on Seattle to go all the way up to friggin' Toronto.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Seattle's not far from Canada, but it's a good hike to Toronto.
Totally, yeah.
That's
half
3 time. Well, it's 3 time zones.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, 2.
2?
3.
It's 4 from here to BC, so I'm thinking you'd get 3 of those because it's only 1 from here to Ontario.
That's right.
Assuming BC's in the same as Washington, but
no, they would be different. They'd be an hour off, right?
Would they?
Well, we're an hour off from Maine.
Yeah, but, it doesn't matter. Just to come into somebody else's.
Yeah, it's hard.
Take 2 off the go. How many do you got to win to make it a thing?
Yeah, 4.
3?
Best of 7.
You need 4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. So 2 of the ones not insurmountable.
Best 2. We went down to Seattle last night as of time of recording.
We're going to sports ball so hard. I need you to go out there and take the stick and hit the ball.
Whack a ball.
And when people are running, you just keep
running
hitting
hard.
More. No, I suppose they stop running and then you hit the ball. I have pretty limited experience in baseball.
Just the bases. You don't have a lot of, like, first base. You don't have a ton of experience on. Second base. You don't have a ton of experience on. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
So, Seattle fans are not happy because swaths
turns out Blue Jays are seabirds.
Apparently, and they all just came from Vancouver.
Oh, the fans.
Yeah,
because that's not far.
Not at all. So there was a lot of Blue Jay fans at the Seattle game. So when Seattle's coming to us, there'll be a few Seattle fans, but it's mostly going to be Blue Jay fans.
Yeah,
and like when they're going there, it's
half of their home field advantages.
Yeah, and it's not like half and half. You know, it'd be like 15-20% maybe are Blue Jays fans, but that's still a lot more than.
What's their food specialty?
Seattle?
Yeah. If they're the Mariners, do you get like a fish dog?
I feel like since it's Seattle,
smoked
it's
fish sausage.
just like
sounds a little Scandinavian. Actually,
it would be like the woman of the night's breakfast. I don't. That's not usually what it's called, but just a coffee and a cigarette.
Oh.
I feel like that's their specialty.
That's the Seattle specialty.
That's what I think of Seattle.
What you get at the. I've never been to Seattle.
I think of grunge and Starbucks. That's all I think about. So.
Okay, so it's like come into the nice warm afternoon baseball feel and have a cup of hot coffee.
Yeah, hot coffee and a couple cigs. You know.
Wow.
What was you said? There was a few things, sports things. What else?
Oh, well, I know like local like high school football is drawing to an end.
It is, yet. So we have our last week of regular season. We're going to the playoffs. Our Tantramar Titans in a rebuilding year. They will not be making it to the playoffs this year. So their final game is going to be Saturday, which is tomorrow for us.
So get in your time machine.
Get in your time machine, or just go to gridironnewbrunswick.com and check out the scores.
Okay.
I want to talk about an Edmundston man who wins.
Edmundston?
Edmundston.
Here in New Brunswick.
Yep. who wins weight age class at the World Powerlifting Championships.
Really?
So our national champion, Peter Michaud, Micha. Michaud. Okay.
Yep, silent D, but you're very close.
Michaud of Edmonton wins his first global competition in South Africa. This is from CBC News from Jennifer Sweet. Thank you, Jennifer. I never thought I could finish first. I have chills, Peter Michaud said in a French language interview with Radio Canada. Michaud took the title in the 120 kilogram and over Masters 2, which is for athletes between the age of 50 and 59.
All right.
He lifted, so his deadlift is 300, so almost 300, 287 kg.
kg,
yeah. His squat is
287?
287, yeah. His squat is 280, and his bench press is 170, for a total of 737 kg.
Whew.
Which is
a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
It's just so much. He said it's like my Olympics, which, like, totally, yeah.
Yeah.
In his day job, Michaud is a building inspector for the city of Edmonton.
Edmundston,
sorry.
It's all right.
He's been powerlifting since 2016, has won 2 national championships. He is the strongest man over 50 on the planet. And that's pretty unbelievable.
That is wild. When you consider, like, I mean, a lot of, and you would have heard this, but I was kind of shocked when I first heard it, and it stuck with me that you can continue gaining muscle mass your whole life.
Yeah.
It's not an age limited thing.
No.
And I know particularly I worked with one gentleman who was in his time in the 60s and was a very fit, very muscular man.
Yeah.
And it's like, you could easily bench press me.
Yeah.
And
so could he.
Oh, he could bench press 2 of me. Maybe. I can't remember what you told me he bench pressed, but
a lot.
Yeah.
The article then goes on to talk about the good for mental and physical health that powerlifting gives, and that our provincial organization has members from the age of 8 to 78 going towards what you're saying, that, you know, even at 78 you can
keep on rocking
powerlifting. So yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to
Mr. Michaud.
Mr. Michaud, one of the strongest men in the world.
Living up in Edmundston.
Just
inspecting buildings. If it's crooked on the foundation, we're just going to pick it up and move it on over.
Yeah, pick it up, put a book under it. That is fine.
Like it's a coffee table.
Yeah, exactly.
With all the,
That's exactly what we're saying. Hey, do you want to listen to a couple more tunes?
Sure, man. What do you got for me?
What we got is Plumtree with the song Scott Pilgrim. And this song came out in like the 90s. So this was about the comic book, not about the movie that came out later.
Oh, the Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
That one, yes, exactly.
Yeah. Wasn't it a comic? Like a graphic novel?
It was a graphic novel,
Yeah.
So this would be about that.
Okay.
And then
I haven't had a plum all summer.
I haven't either. Maybe they didn't grow. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of them. Oh, maybe I'll go get a plum.
I like plums.
Yeah.
And then we got Jacuzzi by Radio.
Oh, that's a jam.
Yeah, it's a good song. So here we go.
Hit it.
Ha! Yeah, Yippee, yo, j'ai de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous venir dans mon jacuzzi? Y'a de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous venir dans mon jacuzzi? Un jacuzzi plein de clowns, c'est le festival. Un jacuzzi extra large, on fait des fesses de cheval. Ma jacuzzi baigne-toi, submarine wash-toi. GPS sous l'eau, les nouveaux jacuzzi. On boit du homemade wine, des grosses bouteilles. Ta jacuzzi, believe you me, pas pareil. J'en ai one-way cruise, appelle toute ma jacuzzi. Un chèque qui veut venir parce que je vois ta jalousie. Bump that, j'fais une boule dans ma jacuzzi. Pas de bedding sous la seule roue, ma jacuzzi. Une grosse jacuzzi, juste comme dans les movies. Make sure bring up shit cool, puis les femmes aiment ça. Elle est grosse puis pleine d'eau, comme les femmes que j'aime. Ma jacuzzi est 3000 fois plus grosse que la tienne. Y'a de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous aller dans mon jacuzzi? J'ai de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous venir dans mon jacuzzi?
Si tu vois ça que j'ai vu dans mon jacuzzi, des mermaids pis des UFO dans mon jacuzzi. Y'a des protestes pour des fuck dans ma jacuzzi. Y'a des blancs pis des indiens qui se battent dans mon jacuzzi.
Ah, j'porte une goose fur cup dans ma jacuzzi. Ma vie a changé depuis que j'ai une jacuzzi. Ah, j'mange des onion rings dans ma jacuzzi. Chaque jour c'est Noël pis j'paye point de taxe. J'ai une goose jacuzzi juste comme dans les movies. Make sure bring up shit cool pis les femmes aiment ça. Elle est grosse pis pleine d'eau comme les femmes que j'aime. Ma jacuzzi est 3000 fois plus grosse que la tienne. Y'a de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous aller dans mon jacuzzi? Écoute la musique qui joue, c'est mon propre CD. Et c'est Tony 7, elle s'appelle Jacuzzi. Surf and turf, un jacuzzi, le monde surf. Envoyé de 9 à 5, d'autres qui fait le scam. Moi j'te dis dans ma jacuzzi, la vie est simple. J'vends les condos qui veulent toute ma jacuzzi. Pamphlet touristique que j'appelle pour ma jacuzzi. 2 millions de touristes, man, pour ma jacuzzi. Private jet landing strip pour ma jacuzzi. Ça prend une autre planète pour ma jacuzzi. Tout le monde se fait mettre dans ma jacuzzi. Ça prend une autre planète pour ma jacuzzi. J'ai une grosse jacuzzi, juste comme dans les movies. Make sure bring up shit cool, pis les femmes aiment ça. Elle est grosse pis pleine d'eau, comme les femmes que j'aime. Ma jacuzzi est 3000 fois plus grosse que la tienne. Y'a de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous aller dans mon jacuzzi? J'ai de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous venir dans mon jacuzzi? Tu peux voir ma jacuzzi de la Deep Space Nine. Elle est grosse, gas power pis le moteur pousse. Assis sur mon trône avec mes chaînes cell phone. J'ai des calls qui me réveillent à cause y'a 7 time zone. Easy breezy, beautiful jacuzzi. Beautiful jacuzzi, beautiful jacuzzi. Peace and love. J'ai de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous venir dans mon jacuzzi? Y'a de la place en masse dans mon jacuzzi. Voulez-vous venir dans mon jacuzzi?
I'm just mad.
I've been there.
Not really. I'm just tired, but I'm also mad.
I've been both.
Yeah, you can be both.
You can.
You can be two things.
I'm many things. We're all duplicities, you know?
Complex human beings.
News!
So much news all the time.
First, I want to give you an event that's coming up. So the Mount A Honor Band concert. Students from across the Maritimes present the results of their one-day intensive band workshop. I always think that's super fun. So a bunch of kids come together.
That would be really neat. Yeah.
Come together, they learn a song in one day, then they perform it that night. Under the direction of Professor James Kalin, who's going to be doing the Senior Honor Band, and Dr. Kira Galway, who's going to be doing the Junior Honor Band. Admission is free, and all are welcome to attend. That's going to be at Convocation Hall, 37 York Street. The price is free. And the date is Saturday, October 25th. Time is 5
To me,
p.m.
that is so much more interesting than going to see like a regular show where they've like an orchestra or like a
Well, they practice
ensemble
for like
have-
4 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you can get it right at that point, like, and don't get me wrong, you could put me in that situation, and in 4 months I would still be hot garbage.
Yeah, wouldn't be able to do it.
But if you're starting with like very musically apt people,
Mhm.
yeah. But the one day,
Yeah, you got
I like that.
you got a morning and afternoon to figure this out. Then we're
Yeah.
on stage. Yeah, I like it too.
Cool.
I got some news. You want my news?
Go ahead.
Ellen Pickle.
We've got the same news.
Do we? That's awesome. Owner of Tidewater Books and Browsery in Sackville.
The only independent bookstore, which I didn't know until I read
didn't
the
either.
article.
Between Fredericton and Halifax.
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, and we got it.
We have it, celebrating her 30th anniversary as an independent bookseller on Saturday, September 27th. So that was a couple weeks ago now. Ellen opened her bookstore in 1995, inspired by her passion for reading and the lack of local bookstores. She moved her business from its first location in 2010, where Ducky's is now,
Okay.
and bought the building at its current location across the street in 2017. Being her own landlord proved to be a prudent decision during COVID.
I bet.
Yeah. When financial instability brought hard times to many renters. And there it is. I have it highlighted even. Tidewater Books and Browsery is the only independent new bookseller between Fredericton and Halifax.
Yeah.
You want more information of what's coming up at Tidewater? You can visit them on Facebook or at their website at tidewaterbooks.ca.
Or just walk in,
Yeah.
buy a book. Comes in
Yeah.
a nice paper bag, got a stamp on it.
There's a whole bunch of games there too. There's calendars there.
Mm-hmm.
They got smelly stuff. People
Mhm.
love smelly things.
Yeah.
Um.
I just came out of like a month of being kind of stuffed up.
Yeah, and you can smell again,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Wild.
Tidewater.
Maybe.
So that's both of our newses.
Books are people underrate the smell of books as part of the experience, I think.
I agree. That's also why I like Amy's over in
Yeah, you get big time smell of books.
yeah,
there.
but old books, which is a
old
different
books
smell.
definitely have a smell.
Mm.
And like hardcover versus softcover, different
Yes,
smell.
That's true.
And like it's it's part of it. It's part of the experience.
100%. I agree. I wish I've been around enough like old manuscripts from like the 1700s because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
they
they
have
got
a
a smell.
Yeah. I wonder too about like, the people who like recondition old paintings.
Yeah.
Like if you once you get all the everything off, do you get back like the
The old paint
I don't
smell.
know.
I don't know either.
there's probably
We need to start getting experts on and ask dumb questions.
I think there's already a show about that.
I think there is, yeah.
later. Anyway.
We're on your gold stars.
Oh heck yes.
And my gold star, before we opened the show, I was like, I'm going to have to educate you on my gold star. No, I don't. My gold star is going to Ellen Bickle.
Oh, heck yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. I need to put a couple of caveats on my gold star
Okay.
because we here at the airport do not approve of defacing public property.
Usually.
No, we don't, as a rule. But what I can appreciate
Mhm.
is the creativity and the execution that someone on Route 126. We are traveling a little bit. Do you know
Okay.
where the 126
I
is?
don't know off the top
So
of my
that's
head.
if you were leaving Magnetic Hill area in Moncton, heading to
Yes.
Miramichi.
Yeah. Oh, I have
Through-
driven it quite a few times.
Yeah.
Rogersville's through that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the 126.
Trappist monks.
Trappist monks, home of the bluegrass in Rogersville.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's it. The
exits
rest
to
is
Beersville.
Canaan Valley.
Canaan.
Canaan Valley's up that way.
Anyway, turn off to cut cross country through to Grand Lake if you like.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone on the 126 has gone and defaced the Beware of Moose signs.
Oh, yes. Oh, I did see this.
They've added an appendage to the moose.
They did.
A phallus. Now, generally, I would say, no, this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think they may have even used a stencil, or they're very good freehand.
Very
because
good
they did it
freehand.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
And in somewhat in the spirit of the original design of the moose.
Yeah.
Working obviously in rush, probably in the evening.
Yes.
And again, I don't support defacing public property.
No.
But I very much like the fact that someone probably drove by this for years saying,
Wouldn't it be funny if that moose had a schlong?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, in the last week, they woke up and said,
Today's the day.
I'm having a bit of a rough day. You know what to
Yeah.
really bring this around? I'm going to get the stencil. I've been
Moose
sitting on it for a
schlong.
year. I'm going to go and give the moose some attention.
So I'm going to put in the 126 artist. How about that?
126 artist. Yep. So yeah, I again, I don't support defacing
No, absolutely not.
provincial property, but it's pretty well done.
It's pretty
I'm
funny.
not gonna lie, if I'd have seen it live, I would have laughed.
I
and
would've
even
too.
just seeing it in a picture
I laughed.
brought a little joy to my
I
life.
laughed. Hey, you want to do some promos? I got a bunch, and then you can probably do some.
You tell the folks that we're going into live on KEXP.
That's what we're doing. Live at KEXP is bringing you the very best of KEXP world-renowned live in studio and remote performances each week. They'll be bringing you a new live session from an emerging artist to a well-established act spanning styles, genres, and cultures. This is, if you don't even touch the dial, by the way, 7 p.m. Sundays on CHMA. They've had everyone from Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Florence Machine, the Lumineers of Monster Men, Alt J, Arctic Monkeys, London Grammar, King Gizzard, and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh man, our guest host last week, Dustin, thought that fully agreed that was one of the best band names ever.
It's a great band name. And of course, a bunch of Canadian acts like Sing Vincent, Purity Ring, Tegan and Sarah, Jeremy Dutcher, Sloan, and Elephant Jim. You can check them out at kexp.org. Following that, Sundays at 8 p.m., we have Will Gallant. Join Will and friends to take a deep dive into his collection of vinyl. From new to old, from known to unknown, come discover some new tunes. We're going to 9 p.m., and we're going to hear The Night Shift with Luca Capone.
You never know what you're going to get with Luca Capone.
Never know what you're going to get with Luca Capone. Fervently supporting diverse, adventurous artists and musical genres from psychedelic jazz to experimental hip-hop, tropicalia to music concrete, with a heavy focus on Canadian and independent artists that can be heard every Sunday night, 9 p.m. on CHMA. And finally, Sundays at 10 p.m., rounding out the lineup, we got Vish Khanna. Vish has a number of questions for interesting people who provide a number of answers.
Did you skip What's in My Sack?
No.
No?
Will Gallant. Join Will and
friends.
friends.
I'm sorry. I spaced out for a minute, and I just thought I thought you were on the old schedule where it was
No.
I was trying to protect you, but what I really showed the listeners was that
you
when
just
I'm
don't listen
gone,
to what I say.
I'm fully gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Sorry, bro. Now you get 2 shout-outs.
Yeah, 2 shout-outs. And, of course, Vish has musicians, comedians, writers, politicians, athletes, and so many more on the podcast.
Yeah, it's what you were saying we should do. Bring in an expert and ask some questions.
Yeah. But specifically, my
smell-related questions.
I was just bad questions.
Bad questions?
Yeah, bring an expert in on, like...
you think if you have someone who's really interesting, you could even ask them a bad question and get a good answer?
Maybe.
Or do you think they'll just be like, that was a bad question?
Like, we've had our friend Dan on the show before.
Yes.
And he's smart.
Yep.
Knows a lot of things.
No doubt about it.
I would like to ask him how old manuscripts smell.
Yeah, he's probably seen one or two.
And he's probably smelled them.
Well, if you're not going to smell them, why even take them out of the case?
I don't know what they put them in, but that's something to ask Dan.
Yep.
Do you got a shout out?
Heck yeah, Mondays at 6.
Oh, yeah?
You know how I love when you show me a video on air.
You do love that.
It's my favorite thing. And Mondays at 6, you can join Angie and Kiera. They're going to host Let's Be Honest. Every week, they will select a new movie to watch from a variety of genres and do a review. They'll talk about their favorite scenes. They'll give the little IMDb tomato background action. And you can learn about a movie that you might want to watch. Do you think hearing that once a week could help stave off the... Like, I like to watch a movie triannually.
Yes.
Like, once a quarter, I like to watch a movie.
Yeah.
Give or take. But then, like, what do you watch, right? Because you turn it off, and it's the paradox of choice, right? You're overwhelmed. There's so many options.
But if
you listen to something like this, maybe you'd be like,
hey,
I want to watch
Godfather 3.
Would you have to watch the others first?
I haven't.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I have no clue. When I turn a movie on, now this is going to sound very stereotypical for you, but for our listeners, you might not know me as well. When I want to watch a movie, it's a movie I've watched 15 times already.
Well, that's like a dopamine fix thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like listening to the song. You know, your brain is happy because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what.
And then it happens, and your brain's like, "You did it!"
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right.
If I'm watching a movie, that's what I want. I want my brain to give me the happy drugs. Yeah. Hooray! Hey, do you want to listen to a couple tunes?
Yeah.
I got 10 Pounds by the Super Friends with a Z. And then the Inbreds, who I think
I haven't heard of the Super Friends in a while.
Yeah, I think the Inbreds, or at least one of the 2 Inbreds, is also a super friend,
Oh,
if I remember correctly.
you can be both.
You can be both. So we got Any Sense of Time by the Imprints as well.
Hit it.
Thought the rodeo song was my draw. The more the horse bucked, the deeper you fall. But you were there for groups or polo ties. You were there for your friend, not the one on the rise. I wish we were contemporaries when we went through school. 'Cause I'd have hung around and walked you home from school. Your friends, the actress, don't lose 10 pounds too. 'Cause you are as pretty times too. It's pretty times too. But she doesn't come alone. She comes with a friend. And that means you come around. So bells ring and whistles blow. At least I'm alive. At least I'm alive. You take the highway in and you take it home. And I walk through patterned blocks, kind of alone. You should never laugh at other people's jokes. 'Cause I fill up with pride and live my life in the hopes. I live my life in the hopes. But she doesn't come alone. She comes with a friend. And that means you come around. So bells ring and whistles blow. At least I'm alive. At least I'm alive. Bells ring and whistles blow. At least I'm
Don't back down like you always do. The time to speak out is long overdue. Why complain but yet brush his mane? He's a crown, surely you're no tramp, but you don't. But you don't. But you don't. just laugh, then you call him a man. You just laugh, then you call him a man. You just laugh, then you call him a man. You just laugh, then you call him a man. But you don't. 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 But you
Thank you for listening
Thank you to CHMA for hosting us
and broadcasting us.
Yeah.
You can check them out at chmafm.com and chmafm on all the socials. And you can give us a shout out using electronic mail if you wish.
Yep. Or regular mail to the studio.
Might not get to us. Who knows?
Well, no, they're rotating now. The mail is moving. You could drop off a paper mail at the McCain building at the university. It would make it up to the studio.
100%.
I'm sure.
And it would make it to us.
Yeah.
Finally, if you miss an episode, you can catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. Signing off. I'm not even going to list them this time. I'm just going to say signing off.
Have a great evening, folks.